That's a really cool thing about pharmacy is the people that are involved in this industry. I mean, you really do make lifetime friendships. Just very collaborative thinkers. Absolutely, patient care is first and foremost on their minds and how to make it better for the patient. I'm just excited that they allowed me to stay in the profession, even though I'm not a pharmacist. They've embraced me as a thinker, a forward thinker, and a fixer of problems. And so happy to be here.
So from community care, you went to PPOK. Is that right?
I did. And, that's probably one of the funniest stories of my career. Lonny Wilson, long time mentor in the pharmacy profession. He and I would negotiate contracts on opposite sides, right?
Oh, okay.
The HMO, I needed a pharmacy network, and Lonny, representing independent pharmacy in Oklahoma. So I spent years negotiating contracts with Lonny Wilson against each other. And Medicare Part D, that whole program, the way it's built, the complexities, it can really take a lot out of a person. And so I was looking for something different. I'd had enough of the managed care system, the challenges, the difficulties, where things were headed. And so literally one day I called Lonny up and said, Lonny, are you busy? And he said, well, I'm actually driving back from a board meeting. He was on some interstate in Wisconsin, I believe. Go, Pat, go. And so he was driving down the highway, and I said, well, what do you think about maybe me coming to work for you? And he, to his credit, he was always so very professional. He said, that's an interesting idea. Let me think about it. And I'll tell you what, when I get back from this trip, I'll call you and we'll explore it. And the way he told the story was he hung up the phone with me, turned and looked at Bob Greenwood, who was driving, and said, I think hell just froze over.
I was about to say, was that like the beginning of a, not just no, but a hell no, but politely said?
Well, I think the idea intrigued him so much that, and I'm very thankful that it did. He literally hired me in. He said, I don't know what you're going to do, but let's bring you over to PPOK and see what happens. And that was January of 2010.
Wow. And
we went from 360 roughly pharmacies, mostly in Oklahoma, to when I left June 30th to take over this position here at Align, we had 2,200 stores.
Wow.
And so developed out, and Lonny, to his credit, he let me do what I do best, look for problems and find solutions and create programs and services to improve the lives of the pharmacists and clients that we take care of. And so,
all right. So PPOK had a PSAO. Mm-hmm. And then yes, they split that part off and joined with Arete. Is that
Arete? Correct. Arete.
And then they put you in charge of that when they did that. Is that?
Yes, they asked me to lead the organization, what is now known as AlignRx.
Okay.
And so we are right now going through the process of evaluating the programs that PPOK had to offer and evaluating the programs that Arete had to offer, and finding those synergies and migrating, consolidating processes. And I think the community pharmacies are going to be very happy with the end result of what we're going to be able to provide to them very, very shortly. So
okay, and so how new is that? How new is this new AlignRx?
Yeah,
I became the first AlignRx employee on July 1st
of this year.
Of this year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then August 1st, we actually did the signing of the closing. So it became official August 1st. At pharmacies from both entities were assigned into Align, and we went through the process of collaborating with the PBMs and getting those contracts assigned in. And so we have just under 4,500 pharmacies right out of the gate. We're the largest PSAO in 8 states, second largest PSAO in 12 additional states. So right out of the gate, we've got a wonderful footprint. and a great group of pharmacy owners to represent and serve. And I feel very fortunate that we get to do the coolest thing possible, which is provide those products and services so that pharmacists can do what they do best. And community pharmacy, I've never been more proud than what we have seen come through this pandemic, and the fact that community pharmacists are the absolute heroes frontline. And I feel very, very blessed to have been part of the administrative support to all of that.